For months now, I've been talking about all the good things the new T-Mobile will do for consumers and for the country. But today, we took another very important step in this process. We filed a set of specific, verifiable, and enforceable commitments with the Federal Communications Commission. We've laid out in detail how the new T-Mobile will build a world-leading 5G network across America, bring real 5G to rural America, and deliver in-home broadband competition. Listen, we built this whole Un-carrier movement by listening and then acting decisively. So, we've been listening to the FCC and others over the last year as we've made our case for the new T-Mobile, and now we're taking decisive action with our detailed commitments. Because when we say we'll do something, we do it. Before we dive in, I want to thank Ajit Pai, the chairman of the FCC, for his statements in support of the merger and these voluntary commitments. We are absolutely aligned with his vision to ensure that the U.S. is a leader in the 5G era. So here's what we did today. First, and maybe most importantly, we provided detailed milestones around when and how we'll deliver 5G for all, on a nationwide level, for rural America, and for in-home broadband. My blog has a lot of this in detail, and the public filing has even more. But there are just a few of the high-level details that I want to be clear about. In 3 years, we have committed to blanket 97% of the country's population with 5G, including 85% of rural America. And in just 6 years, we have committed to cover 99% of the population with 5G, including 90% of rural America. It's going to be amazing. For in-home broadband, we mapped out how we will bring badly needed competition and choice to households across the United States and in rural America. We have shared specifics as to how we'll be able to support millions of households across the country in the coming years. But more than that, we set all kinds of targets on the road to 5G. Specific targets around the network build-out, around network speeds, and around how many people will be covered with low-band and mid-band spectrum. That last part is critically important because utilizing both mid and low-band spectrum ensures that this country will have broad and deep nationwide 5G. I also hope that today's news will force Verizon and AT&T to reevaluate their 5G strategies and expand 5G beyond the exceptionally limited millimeter wave spectrum they're using today. Because millimeter wave alone cannot provide the truly nationwide coverage we need to make America a leader in 5G. The new T-Mobile will deliver a nationwide 5G network for everyone. But you don't have to take my word for it, because these commitments we just made are not just words. They are real, enforceable targets. And if we don't hit them, we will make significant payments, and that won't stop until our milestones are achieved and the network is fully deployed and performing to the targets. We are committed. Now, you might be asking yourself, why would we commit to that? I'll tell you why. Because we have said all along that we will bring this kind of world-class 5G network to all corners of America and create real competition to the entrenched broadband providers, and I'm very confident that we are going to nail all of these targets. Like I said, when we say we'll do something, we do it. In addition, we heard feedback from the FCC about the prepaid segment. In response to this, we plan to divest Boost Mobile, Sprint's prepaid business, after the close of the merger. We'll work to find a serious, credible buyer with all the assets needed to run and grow the Boost business. And we'll make sure that the buyer has attractive wholesale rates. This is good news for Boost customers and employees who will get a world-class 5G network and a buyer with the ability to invest in the brand. That's a win-win. And make no mistake, the new T-Mobile will continue to be committed to prepaid. We have always chosen to serve prepaid customers, to give hardworking people everywhere the great wireless service they deserve. We aren't backing down from that commitment at all, and we plan to compete aggressively with Metro and Virgin. And finally, I've already written a letter, blogged about, and talked about our commitment to deliver the same or better prices with the new T-Mobile, and that includes 5G. We actually already made this commitment in a letter to the FCC, but we reiterated that commitment again today. Opponents of this deal continue to insist that we'll raise prices, and they're just dead wrong. While Verizon adds surcharges for 5G, I don't want there to be any doubt that the new T-Mobile will have the ability to deliver 5G at the same or better prices than today's plans. Again, when we say we'll do something, we do it. Period. With the new T-Mobile, we will have the opportunity to build the 5G network that America deserves and challenge the status quo that has failed millions. The new T-Mobile will be a disruptive rival that has the resources to go toe-to-toe with huge established corporations in many markets and drive competition and innovation that benefits everyone, everywhere. I am more excited than ever about the difference we can make in millions of people's lives with the new T-Mobile. And I look forward to continuing to make the case and share our plans with regulators and other stakeholders across the country. So stay tuned, because we are working hard to supercharge the Un-carrier by making this merger a reality. Thank you.